Hey guys, welcome back to the Selenium WebDriver C# workshop for day 2. So in this video, we are going to talk about the page object model, how to design the page object model with the Selenium C#. So in the day 1, we have learned the basic scenario, how to automate this functionality with the sample code. So this is the sample code. The same sample code we are going to convert into the page object model. Okay. So for that, I have to create a couple of folders in the project. So there's a base page, which is a common page. We have the pages folder, and we have the test folder. Okay, slowly we are going to design the framework test. Okay, so in the test section, we can have multiple classes. Okay, like the name of your test is right-click, rename with the login test. Replace. And we have the registration test. Register test. Okay. So the naming convention of your test must be ends with the test. Okay, login test, registration test. Go to the pages. Go to home. Okay, so it is a simple class. Simple class. This is the home page. .cs. Okay, look at your application, and based on that, you have to design your the pages. So I feel this is a home page. Okay, and this is the login page. This is a registration page. Okay, so let me design for home page first. Okay, and then we'll go with the registration page. Right click, open. This is the registration page. Right. Okay. Fine. I want to make this as a public, and this also home page also must be public. It's not internal class. This is fine. This is fine. Good. Now let me go to the base page. Okay. So the base page concept is we are going to write all the reusable, not all the reusables. There are a couple of reusable methods. Base page or base class. I'm going to use base class, not this. It's going to be public. Okay. Now I'll tell you the purpose of this one. The purpose of this one here, so initialize the driver. Initialize the driver is a kind of set up the drivers. Okay. And then a couple of reusable methods. Okay. Shall we start with the base class first? Yes. So go back to your home page, not home page. Sample test. Okay. This is your initialized class. Okay. You have to copy this entire one. Okay. I'll copy this entire stuff. Go to your base class. Paste it. Okay. This is your setup class. Setup method. Okay. Initialize. Right. And this one this base class should extend by your each test. Okay. It should extend by login test, base class. Perfect. Go to your, it must be extend with the base class. Perfect. Okay, so we don't touch the test scripts now or test classes now. So we have to go with the home pages. First, we have to design the pages. So for every pages, we have to create a constructor compulsory. Create a constructor first. Constructor. So you know how to create a constructor with a class name, right? Okay. So this one should be public. Okay. There is no void because constructor doesn't have any written, doesn't have void. So then we have to initialize the WebDriver driver. And in each page, we should initialize we have to create the instance of WebDriver. Instance of WebDriver. So WebDriver driver. Perfect. Okay. So if you want to make this as public, static is fine, no issue. Okay. Let me go to the base class. This is the base class, and you have to make this as a public static, no issues. Right. Let's go to the page. Perfect. So yes, I need to home page dot. You have to assign to the current object, current page objects. Okay, current class objects. Okay, then fine. Now you have to initialize page objects. Compulsory. Page objects. Page objects for web elements. Right. Number one, the registration link, register link. Inspect element, we have the class name, right? Copy this. Okay. So how to do that? So we have to buy the register link name of your element is equal to by that class name. Okay. That's it. Okay. And this must be public read only. You want to make it static is fine. This is optional, it's not required. So this is fine. Home page. Login also is there. Okay, I'll take the login also for this time. Let's see the login. Okay, so public static read only public. So by login link is equal by dot class name. Perfect. Okay, this is fine. All right. Yep. This is the home page. I don't want to write this shopping cart wish list right now. It's not required. I'll go with the registration functionality. Okay. So go to the registration page. Okay. And do the same job. Create a constructor first. Okay. Constructor. Okay. So this is going to be then WebDriver driver. And we have to create instance for the WebDriver instance. Okay, so WebDriver driver. Perfect. Now come down, and this is the registration page, right? Registration page dot driver. I'm sorry. Yes, driver. What is the problem here? Okay, so register page dot driver is equal driver. So or else, okay, understood. This must be public static. Perfect. Now we have to create all the page web elements for these controls. Okay, already we have that. Okay, go back to your sample test, and we have that gender, male, all these things are there. Copy this. I'll copy this. Sorry. Home page, registration page. Sorry. So these are page objects. Now say public, static, read only, and this is a by gender male is equal. So perfect. Copy the same thing. Right. So I want to make it this size first name. And this should be last name. Email address. Right. This is a password. Confirm password. Register button. Now we have to add the properties here. Sample test. First name. ID. Last name ID. And email ID property. Perfect. Then password name property. Then confirm password ID property. We have the registration ID property. Right. So once you are done with this page, we have another one. I think the class is called result. The result, we must add this public static read only by result is equal by the class name of result. Perfect. Once you're done with the page objects, right? Okay, we have to add the page objects, page methods, right? So first thing, gender. Okay, for gender we are going to write it public void click or select gender. Select gender. Okay, so now we are going to write the code here. Driver dot find element. Okay, now you can call gender here, gender male. So this one dot click. Perfect. Next method. This is for what? This is for click on gender radio button, gender male radio button. Perfect. Now let's go with the one second. It could be the same thing. Perfect. Then enter the first name. Last name. Email. Password. Confirm password. Click register button. Perfect. Let's go and implement the code here. Enter first name. The public void. Enter first name. Right. So driver dot find element. Okay, here call the first name. Dot send keys. Okay. So we cannot hardcode the value here. We just have to pass some value here. That value is coming from this method string value. So at runtime we can call this. I mean, we can add this value first name. Okay. I'm going to add one more method for the last name. Enter last name. String value. Right. So driver dot find element. By dot. It's not by dot. Sorry. Last name. Dot send keys. And here is a value. Perfect. public void enter email. String value find element. Perfect. It's a value here. This is I have to image. So public void enter password. Where would I find element? By. So I have to remove this. This is the confirm password. So this is only find element. Right. I'm sorry. The password only is one. Password. Copy the same thing. Paste here. This is confirm password. Confirm password. Now last method. Public void click register. Click register. VTN button. Okay. So there is no arguments here. We are not passing any argument because we are not sending any data. Just clicking the element. So this is the register button. We are getting the intelligence. Fine. Good. So now we are done with this page class. Go to the home page. For these two page objects, we have to create the page. So what is that? Page methods. Okay. So public void click register link. Click register link. Perfect. Open. Drive without find element. Okay. This is the register link. Perfect. All right. So we are done with this. If we want to add any title, okay, example, I want to add the title. The title for this page. So public void, okay, get title. Get title. Okay, get title. So driver dot title. Okay. So this is going to be written the title, written this string, right? This must be written string. Now this is fine. Right? The same way we have to add for the another method, another class. This is public string get title. Written driver dot title. Now we are done with this page classes, right? So now let's go to the test. The test should extend with the base class because we are initializing the driver here. WebDriver from Chrome. It is invoked in the Chrome browser. Navigating to the site URL, maximizing the browser. Okay. Then we can start with the test. Our test is verify register functionality with valid data. Perfect. Okay. Great. So now I have to call the page classes compulsory. Okay. Home page. Okay. Page class is page name is home page. I want to make this as a public. Same way I want to call registration page. Register page. Perfect. Now I can call here. Create a reference object for each page class. Okay. That is home page is equal to new home page of driver. New home page of driver. Okay. So this driver is coming from base class. You see that? It's coming. Perfect. Then register page dot perfect. Now the first thing, go to your scenario. Launch the browser. It's already done from the base class. Verify the title, compulsory. Verify the title. Okay. Let's see that. Now here, verify the title, right? Asset equals. Okay. And here you can mention homepage dot get title. get title. Okay, and this should be equal to your title, expected title. Where is the title here? Yeah, you can go here, go to sample test. This is the title. Perfect. Okay, we are done with this. So next one, click on the register link, right? Okay, homepage dot, click on register link. Right. Then we have to verify the title here. Asset dot asset equals. Right. And then here, so we're in the registration page, right? Okay, register page dot get title. Then we have to add the title, expert title. Here's the title. Sorry. Perfect. Okay. So now as it is, so we have to go and click on gender, male gender. So it is in the registration page dot select gender. Okay. So I want to make this as male gender. So I want to change it from here. Right click, rename. This should be select male gender or male radio. Perfect. Now open this and it changes here also. Fine. Now and registration page dot enter first name. Enter first name. So provide your data. This is I'm giving my name. Okay. Registration page dot enter last name. Registration page dot enter email address. This is you can give any dummy email, it's not a problem. Registration page dot enter password. Yes, giving hints dot enter confirm password. Perfect. Registration page dot click on register button. Okay, and then we have to verify these text, right? This text. How to verify this text? This text we have to verify it. So do one thing. I'll go to the registration page. Okay, so I want to make that dynamic. As of now, I'm not making dynamic. I'm just giving dynamic. I'll go like this. So first, I need to verify this text. Result. So this is your text. Perfect. Okay. Then register page dot. We are not verifying it. I think we are not verifying it. We have to verify it. So public white. Public white. Public white. Get successful message. Okay. So driver dot find element. This is going to be result. Okay. This is dot get text. So text only. Okay. So this should return the string, I think. It should return a string. Okay. So it should return string. Perfect. Let's go back and here get successful message. And this should be returning the string. String result is equal. Then come here asset dot asset equals of result, and this should be your message. Perfect. All right. Yep. Fine. Now, next thing is we have to verify this message. Sorry, is there a message coming? We have to verify this text, the email account. Okay. So we have to copy this, go back, paste to page. Okay. I'm not going to write here. I'm just going to write here. Public void. Okay. Get email account, or else do one thing. Is email account displayed? Okay, so driver dot find element. So I'm going to write by.xpath. Okay, for this I'm going to write like this. Okay, and this should be here, email. And let me know this. This is gonna be right. Perfect. Okay, so this one I'm giving it runtime. Is email account displayed? Fine. So this should be returning, I think, Boolean. So I'll go with this like this, bool. Okay, and this should be is displayed. Let's see this. Okay, and return. It should be fine. Return displayed. Something wrong with this? Perfect. Right. Let's go back to a test. Okay. Now here, register page dot is email account displayed. Okay. So this should be this one. But email is not here, right? Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll cut this out. As of now, I'm giving here. Okay. As of now, I'm giving email at class level. Okay. Email is equal. Fine. Now call email here and email here. Perfect. Okay. So this should return true or false. True is true. Then assert dot is true of is true. Simple. That's it. Okay. So I will change this. Perfect. Now let us try this. Go to your registration test. Okay, right click, run is. Open the browser. Navigate into URL, click on this. Perfect. Okay, but we didn't use the logout here, but we'll see the text. Test is passed. Test is successfully passed. Okay. Now we'll do the logout also. Logout, open this here. Logout, public, white, click, logout. Okay, so driver dot find element. Okay, here I'm going to use logout dot click. Perfect. So I'm going to use the property here. So logout. Perfect. So where is the logout here? Yes. Right click, inspect element. Class name is equal to logout. Perfect. Let's go back. Let's come here. Register page dot click logout. Change your email and run once again. Okay. I'll add one more thing that is called test closure. So I didn't add it. Test closure. I mean, close the driver instance. Go here. This is initializing. Okay, I'm going to create another one that is called test quick cleanup. I'm sorry, just a cleanup. Yes. Public void cleanup. Perfect. Direct close. Just giving suggestions. Perfect. Let's go back to your test. Change your email. Run your test. So now it should run the test and close the browser. Perfect. It's closing. Good. Excellent. So this is how you have to design the page object model framework. Okay, with the Selenium C#. So we'll meet in the next session with another concept. Until then, bye guys.